Hello everybody and welcome back to my summer car, the latest video. Right, where did I get to in the last one? I've almost finished building the car. And I am going to have to sleep. Oh, hello. What's that? That is part of a new update that the game has received today. So I must see what else this game has added. I think that's meant to be a computer. What time is it? Nearly midday. Well, just after midday. Okay. Pizza. Let's have some food. Why does it look like this stuff missing? Do we need a sauna? Bucket's there. Good. So yeah, it looks like the game's had an update since my last video. So I'll have to see what the guy who makes the game has added this time and not told anyone. What's going to surprise me now? Wait for the bucket to fill it out. Ooh, press the wrong button. I think my plan of action today is I'm not going to do any more work on the car. I'm going to have a trip over to pick up one of the other vehicles, either the truck or the tractor, and I'm going to head into town again, do a bit of a shopping trip. Yep, that's still on. Just checking. Yep. Shut the door. Keep the heat in. Pick up the dipper. Stick it in the bucket. Make some steam. Get nice and clean. Lean over. Chuck it on. There we go. Job done. Right. Put the bucket back outside. Glitch it through the door. Because you can. Oh, now the door knocks the bucket over. Now I've got to pick that up. Oh, come on, let's get it stood up the right way, mate. Drop it again, pick it up, rotate it, put it down. There we go. That'll do. Right. Hold on. Where's all my cans of Mozzie spray gone? And still here. Oh, we got a hedge now. Car's still there. That's not changed. Hang on a minute. Where's all my containers? Where's all my coolant and motor oil and brake fluid and stuff that I bought? Huh? Not in the van. Gasoline still. Okay, where's my stuff? It was here. I definitely bought some from the shop, didn't I? How am I gonna fill the car? Or motorcycles there. That's strange. My stuff's just disappeared. Just gonna have a quick check over the rear. I don't see why it would have teleported over here, but sometimes when the game is updated, sometimes funny things happen. Because it is still technically in early access, this game. No. The diesel canister. I'm pretty. Didn't I pick that up as well in previous episodes? Take that and fill it up. Or did I only do the gasoline? Well, you know what? That's definitely convinced me of today's plan. I am going to have to go to town because I'm going to have to rebuy everything that's vanished. So, motor oil, brake fluid, coolant, mozzie spray, and anything else. I'm going to take the truck because it's probably going to need to be filled up. The diesel can is going to need to be filled up. It'll give me a chance to explore a different way there as well. I'm not going to go on the highway. I'm going to stick to the back roads, the dirt roads, and try and get a bit of a feel for the area. So when I start trying to do the jobs that come through, I'll know where to go. Let's put the radio on. We have radios in these cars and they do work. They play funny Finnish music that the guy writes himself or gets friends of his who make music to contribute. So there's no copyright dangers.
Alivieskan ufokontaktihenkilöiden yhteistyöryhmä on perustanut viimein yhdistyksen. Olette kuullut ufojen kiusaamasta? Tai nähnyt ufoista pelottavia unia? Olipa kokemuksesi millainen tahansa, voit Alivieskan ufokontaktin ryn kautta jakaa kokemuksia.
Okay, so the parking brake wasn't actually on. Whoever used this truck before me didn't put the handbrake on. Okay, so let's head to town. One of the reasons for taking the truck is it's a bit safer than trying to travel there in the van or the car, because obviously it's a great big truck. If anybody drives into me, they're going to come off second best. So if we encounter that jerk in the yellow car at the shop, he ought to think twice before trying to ram us. Okay, the truck's revving an awful lot. I'm in the highest gear. Doesn't sound very healthy. Well, my first meter's gone up quite a bit as well. God, that goes up quick. I might have to buy some supplies to leave in the vehicles. Seems like every time I want to go on an adventure I get thirsty very quick. Like the game's trying to kill me. Okay, indicators work. One of the things to check if the game has updated is that the key bindings are all still how I set them, with my steering wheel, my Nostromo and my mouse. Last thing you want is to find they've become reset. Okay, this time I remember to go left, not right. I'm not going to the tip, I'm not going to the dump, I'm going to town. And then at the crossroads here, Normally you should go right and go to the highway. I think I'm going to try straight across. And then next time I can go left and see what's in that direction. Get a feel for the map, start trying to memorise where places are. Looking at the clock in the truck, it's nearly 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so I've already wasted 2 hours in game. Wow, the day goes so fast. I'd like an option at some point to be able to slow the time scale down, give you a bit more time to do stuff in the daytime. I wonder if that's on the devs list of things to implement. Maybe I ought to check out the thread on Steam of what's been suggested, and if it's not on there, maybe I should add it. Because definitely being able to slow time down would be a great help in this game. Right, straight over. Let's see where this road takes us. Whoa, 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 whoa. Bouncing around. Right, got a building on the right. Got a house. With a guy sat outside. Okay, so that's a place I think where you get summoned to empty a sewage tank. So that's something I could do in the truck at the minute, because I've got the right vehicle, but I'm not doing jobs. This is a recce mission. I'm trying to relocate my missing stuff. I've just had a quick look actually at the Steam forum, and there's a post gone up saying that the dev has done a update today with some quick fixes, and one of the unintentional effects of that is due to some changes he's made to the items database. Any containers will be respawned to the shop. So if you do log into game and wonder where all your stuff is, have a ride over to the start, because that's where you'll find it. And we passed another house on the right, and I think that's where you sell your wood. And there's a house here on the left where I believe there's a drunk guy lives there. He's the guy that tends to ring you up at night and ask you to give him a lift home from the pub, because no one else will talk to him or help him. So that's why I unplug the phone every night, because I don't want him waking me up. I have to have a look about as well, because apparently there's something in the game where you can make your own alcohol and then you can sell it to him. I need to find some items that will enable me to start home brewing, and then basically you can sell him bottles of your own home brew, and if it's of good quality he pays you quite a lot for it. Right, so there's some swampy areas and some whoa 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 whoa. Okay, I think we might have had to hit something. I'm pretty sure we've hit something there. Oh, that doesn't look good. Wow. Okay, this is causing me to have very real flashbacks to a scenario I myself was in 18 months ago, when a truck crashed into me and then proceeded to do exactly what I'm doing now, which is run away. Don't stop to see if the guy's alright, just leg it. Don't wait for the police to turn up, don't leave your details, just bug them out. Wow. I've become the very scumbag that wrecked my life. Whoa, jaywalker. Jaywalker on the left there. That's new. That's another thing that's been added in the update. There's now NPCs that wander around the map that can get in the way and do cause problems. Okay, so we've got, I think this is the mechanic shop on the right and another sewage customer on the left. Right, which way do we go? Which way do we go? I can't speak Finnish. I'm going to go right. This is probably wrong. Can't read the road signs. It'd be nice at some point if someone makes a mod for the game that does a, you know, like an English translation. Oh, bus. Watch out for the bus. Oh, I've made it to the highway. Probably should have gone left at the roadside. God, I'm still revving hell out of this truck. And I've got less than half a fuel tank left. Let's change the station. I don't know how many radio stations the guys implement. Oh, that sounds more like my liking. Bit of rock. I think we'll stay on this channel. Look how smoky the van is out the back. The truck is out the back. That's giving off some bad diesel fumes. Why is I still don't know why the truck's like redlining on the rev limiter. Is it because I've got the rear axle up or down or whatever? I know that can have a big effect on your fuel efficiency, especially if you're not carrying a load. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What are these two dudes doing? What the hell? They were racing. That could have ended nasty. The game is trying to troll me. I just hope I can get to town. It's like 20 to 5 now. I hope I can get to town before the shop closes. Let's have a look at the options. Range. Range. Of course. The truck has one of them funny gearbox. It has high and low gear. That's... I'm not revving anymore. He's not revving. That's better. Here comes a truck. Whoa! Did you... Oh my god. What is all with everyone today? Road rage is prevalent. Everyone in Finland's gone nuts. I perhaps definitely want to think about sticking to the dirt roads in future. Highway's dangerous. That's 2 near misses now. Ooh, he took that corner a bit wide. Okay, add that to 3 near misses. Okay, we're coming up to the turning. So, shops on the left. I like the way the car's coming towards you. Just swerve towards you a little bit when they get near you, as if to try and intimidate you a bit. What jerks? The fact I've nearly survived the full week in game without dying, the game's probably getting a bit annoyed at me, so it's trying to step up its tactic. It wants to kill me. Right, we're going to fill up the diesel car, we're going to fill up the truck, we're then going to get some supplies, hopefully find all our old containers that have been reclaimed because of the game's up. Why can't I get back in the truck? That's a bit derpy. Derpy physics. Derpyphysics.com. Derpyphysics.com. Someone should create that website and just post my videos on it. I wonder if that domain is available. I wonder if you can buy derpyphysics.com. Make that my channel website. Of course, the truck is going to take a long time to fill up, so I will put a little bit of a cut in the video because it takes ages to fill the tank on this. You sat here for like 10 minutes and I'm not going to subject you to that, so I will start it off and then I will cut away and come back. Because look how slow that meter moves. You can hear that jerk in the yellow car as well, playing this ridiculous dubstep music. Is whoop whoop. Whoop 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 whoop. I think that's what I'm going to call him. Whoop whoop. Mr. Whoop whoop whoop. Right. See you all in a few moments. I'm going to cut away, and then when we come back, hopefully I'll be nearly full. Here we go. Nearly done. Oh, I hate to think how much this is going to cost me. This tank is huge. There we go. Click. Full. Put the cap on. That back. Oh, there's the bus. Chuck that in the cab. Hey. There we go. Right. Let's go inside. Actually, the jerk's not here for a change. Hello, Timo.
8, 500, päivä, no mitä sinulle?
I need some Aussie spray. I need some milk. I'll take a couple of cases of beer. Chips. I don't need the fruit concentrate in yeast yet, because that's what you use for, apparently for making your beer. Your home brew. But I can't do it yet.
Oho, siinä taisi kyllä mennä viimeisetkin.
Right, there's some 2-stroke and cut. Those must be mine already that have respawned and teleported here. But where's the rest of my stuff? Where's my brake fluid? Where's my coolant? Where's my oil? Where's my cans of Mozzie spray? How much? 3.5 grand.
Kiitoksia ja tervetuloa
Wow,
uudelleen.
that's some expensive shopping trip. One of the things I ought to do as well, which I forgot to do, is check to see whether that sofa is still here, or whether that's been spawned and relocate. The one I moved here to enable me to sleep at the shop. Okay, here's the tedious bit. Moving every item one at a time back to my vehicle. Why can't you put this stuff in there in the bag, mate? Make it a lot easier. So actually I can hear the whoop 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 guy, but I can't see him. Where is he? He's crashed into something. He's been doing his burn out, so he's probably parked in a tree somewhere. He's still got his foot buried to the floor. I'm gonna have a beer. This is thirsty work, mate. And you're just standing in there. Tell you what, after spending $3.5 grand, you should be putting this in my truck. You know? I've paid for the service. Because if I ain't, you are seriously marking up your items. You might be the only shop, but that's no excuse to rip people off. Especially when you steal stuff back. I log out of the game and you steal all my stuff back. Oh, God, what is doing? Right. Come on, pick two. I'm about to close the store, so shake that booty a little faster. I'll tell you what, mate. What do you lend hand? Pack. Come on. You know what? I might move the truck, put it a bit closer to the door, and just throw the stuff off in from inside the shop. That would be easy. That would be easier. Handle little stuff fewest amount of times. My steering wheel's doing that funny thing again where it's vibrating on my desk. Just sit still. Don't need you right now. So where's Walk? I don't know where he's gone. I really don't, but we'll worry about that another day. I'm sure we'll encounter him. Right now, let's get the shopping in the car. Truck. Van. Whatever. Motor oil, 10 watt 40. I reckon that's not the right. Well, you don't put it in the truck. It's in the. I suppose it's right for the car. I'm sure the truck needs something a bit more heavy duty. I also don't know why I've bought fire extinguishers. I don't know what they're for in game. I have no idea why I need 3 fire extinguishers. But I've bought them just in case. I'm sure someone will tell me what they're for. They will leave me a comment or something down below and tell me. I'm not sure if I needed 3 fire extinguishers because I'm pretty sure the guy's only giving me 1 bracket there on his counter. I can only mount one of them to whatever it is I fasten them to. But we'll see. Squeezed quite a bit in the truck. We might need to have another beer in a minute because I'm getting thirsty. This is thirsty work, this is, loading all this shopping. Why aren't you like most shops? Your first question should be, do you need any help packing? That's what you get asked in every other supermarket I go to. Do you need help with your packing? Well, yeah, I do. Because you don't put stuff in bags, mate. I'd happily pay the 5p for them. I can afford to. Here, keep that. See you later. Alright, chuck that in. Don't throw it through the window the other side, which I don't think I've done with any items. Right, driving mode. Alright, we're going to head home now, so I'm going to go straight out the top of the town, I think. This time. I'm not going to turn around and go back to the highway. I might just put the lights on though. Engine running? There we go, put the lights on. It's getting a bit dark now. What time is it? God, it's nearly 7 PM. Day's gone again. Don't feel like we've done a lot. Just driven to town. Nearly been killed by some crazy nutters on the road. And now we're driving home again. Who's here? Is that another sewage guy? Yeah, that's another sewage guy. Oh, we've got a running track. And a football pitch. Yeah. Getting a feel for where stuff is on the map. In relation to everything. Okay, lift the rear axle up, because apparently I don't need that down, because I'm not carrying any load, and if I leave that down I'm going to burn through the fuel a lot quicker. And as I've only just filled it up and spent quite a lot of money doing so, let's try and be a bit economical. Yeah, let's head home now. And then, I think, get the stuff put away. Hopefully this time it stays where I put it and doesn't respawn and get reclaimed by the shop guy when I log out. And then when I come back to the next video, we'll hopefully be able to get the car finally finished off and hopefully see if it runs, see if it works, see if I've built it properly. I felt like, having spent the last 3 videos and the last video as well, which was quite a long, lengthy video. It was like, you know, a bit of an hour bumper special, that you may have wanted to see me doing something other than building, which is why today I've got the sewage truck out and gone for a drive. Again, just to give it a bit of variety in the video. I mean, chances are I may have done some building work today if I hadn't discovered all my stuff had disappeared. Because there's no way I could have completed the car, because I wouldn't have had the, you know, the fluids to put in it. I wouldn't have been able to have started the vehicle. This shopping trip was quite important. It also gives me a chance to test out this truck. See how it drives, see how it handles. Because we may be spending quite a bit of time in this in the future, because obviously I'm going to need to do some jobs at some point. My money is going down quickly. The funds that the parents left me to survive the summer with aren't going to last forever. I'm going to have to start earning a bit of dosh, especially if I want to do some upgrades to the car once I've got it running, and buy some new parts for it and some upgraded bits and pieces. And if I want to get to the stage where I can make it rally ready, so I can actually take part in the Saturday rallies. Although looking at this terrain, I'm not sure if I want to do any rally racing. It looks like it could be dangerous. Whoa, 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 whoa! Everything's flying around in the cab. Watch out for that tree. George of the jungle. I think I've still got everything. My worst fear would be if stuff flies out of the vehicle and I end up losing it. I fail to notice that it's fallen out of the truck whilst I'm driving home because of the derpyphysics.com. Oh no, everything's flying around now. I'm getting buried under my own shopping. Whoa, 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 stop! Whoa! Did you that? I'm sure a fire extinguisher just went through my windscreen. It did. That's exactly what I'm talking about. stuff flying out of your vehicle. Look at that, look. Everything's trying to kill me in there inside my own truck. My own shopping's trying to kill me. Give me some space, Matt. Give me some space. Oh, truck's rolling. Put the handbrake on. Let's go reclaim that fire extinguisher that tried to escape. God, that thing flew out the van like a missile. Oh, I'm on the roof. Open the door. Come on. No, door. Be a door and let me in. No, door. Why is the door trolling me? Stay open. Quick, get in. Yeah, I won that time, door. Right, let's make sure that is closed. One of the things I have learned since my previous driving attempts in this series is that if you left click on a door when it's open and hold the button, you do slam the door shut so it shuts properly. So hopefully you will have noticed that as I'm driving in this video, the door's doesn't keep flapping open because I now know how to close them properly. Thank you to whichever kind individual pointed that out to me. Because again, this game doesn't have any kind of manual or instructions that tell you what to do or how stuff works. Where are we? We are back at the garage. So yes, in future, if I want to go to town, go left at that road sign, the one in Finish. Take a left, and that takes you towards the town. So I'm learning. Yeah, I'm learning my way. Oh no, the green car's still here. That poor guy's still here. Hope he's alright. Hope he's chilled out and relaxed. Go check on him, shall we? You okay in there, mate? Are you okay? You're just having a... Yeah, you just sleep it off, mate. Just have a rest. A few minutes kip, you'll feel alright soon. Doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look that bad, although to be fair, it does look like... exactly like the scene that I found myself in. Yeah, that's... honestly, this game, how does it know? The only difference is, in real life, my car was on its roof at this point. This guy's still on his wheels. But, yeah. You're alright, mate. You can get out of that. I couldn't get out of mine. I had to have my doors and boot removed for the emergency services to get me out of the vehicle and get me on my way to hospital to have my life saved. You're going to be alright. You can get out of that. I think. You listening? Mate? Hello? Hello? Okay, he may not be as alright as I first thought. I'm not sure what to do now. Okay, I'm really sure that's not helping. That's not going to help the situation at all, is it, now? That's a bit disrespectful, in all fairness. He's got enough problems without adding to it. You'll be okay, mate. Just just relax, stay calm. You'll be all right. Honestly, they can fix anything these days. These medical wonders. Probably shouldn't be drinking beer at this point. Anyway, let's go home. It's getting late. What time is it now? It's after 8. It's getting on for 9 PM in the evening. By the time I've got home and put my shopping away, it'll be time for bed. And then we'll be into Saturday. We've nearly completed and survived our first week. And actually, thinking about it now, the weekend's here. Or the weekend is soon upon us. I reckon leave the car, because apparently there's a little motorboat thing near your house which you can take to a cabin on an island across the lake. I might go and explore that, see what that's all about. I might even ride the motorbike about a bit, see what that's like. Save the car building for the weekdays, because it is a bit like work, isn't it, building that thing. Because if I get the car built anyway over the weekend, there's no way I'm going to be able to do it. I won't be able to get it inspected and registered and licensed and everything because the place is closed. So I'll have to save that for next week in game. So this weekend I should have some fun. Maybe explore a bit more of the map and the world space. Like I say, there's supposed to be a boat somewhere. I'll go and look for that and then see if I can find this cabin and this island. See what that's got to have a look at, and then maybe enjoy a chilled out Sunday, ride the bike, maybe chop a bit of wood, do all that, get the tractor filled up with wood, just in case I get any calls asking for deliveries, and then maybe just chill out Sunday night, have a few beers, kick back. And be thankful that I've survived my first week in game when it would appear that maybe some other people have not. Oh, missed my turning. I'm on the highway. I didn't mean to. Went the wrong way. Wasn't paying attention. Went the wrong way. No, let's go left here. Messing around with the zoom and lean controls while I'm driving. Not smart. Not smart. There's a time and a place for that. God, it's after 9 PM now. I can't believe it's taken us all day. Again. To go to town. Fatigue's getting high, hunger's getting high. I can't open the shopping bag in the truck because the shopping bag, as you already know, when you open it, everything explodes everywhere. So if I do that in the truck, I guarantee most of my shopping will end up outside of it. And it's too late to be going around picking everything up. So I can't open the shopping to get any food now. I'm just going to have to wait till I get home. That's still weird, because I only think I recovered 1 container of oil, 1 coolant, or was it 2 stroke from the shop? Where's all the rest of my stuff? Because I had like about 6 cans of mosquito spray on my kitchen counter when I logged out. So yeah, some stuff respawned at the shop, but not all of my stuff. So I might have to have a look in the patch notes and on the Steam forum to see if there's anywhere else where your items can disappear to. Right, turn the radio off. I'm going to leave pretty much everything in the truck. I'm just going to take the shopping. I trust the other stuff will stay in the truck, because the gasoline can definitely stayed in the van. That was protected because it was in the van. I wonder if I left the other store in the van, it would have been safe too. Right, I'm going to open this. Everything explodes. Right, we're going to have some macaroni. Nom nom nom. Drink a carton of milk. I'll put that in the bin. Claro de Mars on the kitchen counter. Right, let's get the brake fluid out of here. We don't want that contaminating our food. Chuck the pizzas in the corner. Got far too many bags of crisps. Just like real life. As I'm sat looking across the room at a box of 48 Walker snacks. And I've got another one out on the landing. Slowly working my way through. 20 bags of Frazzles, 20 bags of chipsticks, 8 bags of snaps. I wish they'd put more snaps in the box. Those tomato ketchup flavoured crisps are quite nice. But then they give you 8 of those. They should make it a box of 60. 20, 20, 20, 20. Keep it even. Right. Putting the mozzie spray on. Because I'm not dirty enough to warrant a sauna at this point. Quick drink of water. And go for a wee. And then bed, I think. Just have a quick look around the house while I'm here to see if anything else has changed in the update. Doesn't look like anything's changed in here. One of the things the patch note says is the fireplaces now work. You could actually light fires, but I think you need wood. I'm assuming you're going to need to get wood, so you're going to need to get a piece of firewood. Another wee. Oh, yeah. Go to sleep. Saturday morning. 8 AM? That's alright. So I think that's going to be the end of this video. I'm going to call it to a day here. Save the game. When we come back, it'll be mid-morning on Saturday. And we're going to go off and see if we can find the boat. And take a trip out on the water. So thank you all for watching. If you've liked the video, please remember to leave your comments and likes below. If you want to see more of my content, remember to subscribe. And I'll see you all again very soon.